Ever seen a player who just refuses to back down? Caitlyn Clark was targeted relentlessly on the court, but what she did next had the whole stadium on their feet. Stay tuned, because this rookie battle just turned into an all-out war. Caitlyn Clark found herself in the crossfire again. As soon as Aaliyah Boston stole the ball and set her up for a breakaway, Diamond DeShields blindsided her, knocking her down, then laughed it off like it was nothing. And though Caitlyn shrugged it off, she didn't let it go quietly, shooting a few choice words in DeShields' direction. But this wasn't an isolated incident. In just 38 seconds, DeShields fouled Caitlyn 3 times, sending a message that no one was going easy on the rookie sensation. It wasn't just DeShields. Stats show that a shocking 177% of the WNBA's flagrant fouls this season have been against Caitlyn Clark, with 80% coming from Angel Reese and her close-knit crew from Chicago. This was the last time the Indiana Fever would face the Chicago Sky this season, and the tension was unmistakable. It felt like Reese and her squad had a single goal: to keep Caitlyn out of the Rookie of the Year race. ESPN recently released their rookie rankings, controversially placing Reese at number 1 over Caitlyn, despite Caitlyn's superior stats and the Fever's stronger record. Going into this game, the Rookie of the Year title was still up for grabs, and everyone knew that this matchup could be the deciding factor. From the opening moments, Caitlyn wasted no time making her presence known. She kicked off the game with an impressive assist to Nalissa Smith for an easy bucket. Then, coming off a smooth screen, she nailed a three-pointer. Her confidence was palpable, and the crowd was electric. Soon after, she threaded a beautiful bounce pass to Tammy Roman, who scored and drew a foul. Caitlyn closed the first quarter with 5 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists, while Reese was struggling with only 2 points. In the second quarter, Caitlyn turned up the heat, sinking back-to-back threes to keep the Fever ahead. She followed up with a series of smart passes, setting up her teammates for open looks and easy finishes. By halftime, the Fever had a 5-point lead, and Caitlyn had racked up 15 points, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. Reese, on the other hand, had only 4 points and 6 rebounds with 4 turnovers, clearly feeling the pressure. As the second half unfolded, Caitlyn went into full domination mode. At one point, she froze her defender with a devastating step-back 3, sending the crowd into a frenzy. Moments later, she drew a foul on a similar play, then set up Smith for a smooth runner in the lane. Caitlyn closed the third quarter with a 14-point lead for the Fever, adding 8 points and 2 assists to her stats. Meanwhile, Reese managed only a single point, highlighting just how one-sided this matchup had become. By the fourth quarter, the Fever's victory seemed inevitable. Caitlyn continued her brilliant playmaking, dishing out assists and sinking another three-pointer. With under 4 minutes left, the Fever pulled their starters, but the Sky left Reese on the floor, apparently trying to boost her stats in a desperate bid. However, even in garbage time, Reese only managed 2 points against the Fever's bench players, falling short in the head-to-head showdown. Caitlyn's final stats were phenomenal: 31 points, 12 assists, and 4 rebounds on 57% shooting. Reese finished with 10 points and 11 rebounds, but Caitlyn's performance left no doubt in anyone's mind about who deserved the Rookie of the Year title. With Caitlyn Clark delivering yet another all-star performance, it might be time to start thinking beyond Rookie of the Year and consider her as an MVP contender. Her impact on the court, her leadership, and her unmatched skill set make her a game-changer. What do you think? Is Caitlyn Clark ready to claim her spot among the league's elite? Do you think Caitlyn Clark deserves to be Rookie of the Year? Or maybe even MVP? Who do you think could challenge her on her way to the top? If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit subscribe for more in-depth sports insights and analysis. Stay tuned for more from the WNBA rookie race. There's plenty more action to come.